Okay, got her hooked up to the bench power supply. We're doing 14.8 volts. I have a 1,000 watt slug in peak, 1,000 watt slug in RMS. Multiplier is on ×1. Okay, so we'll be reading on the bottom scale there where it says 100. That's 1,000. Putting 40 watts into it. See right there on the radio. 40 watts into it. There's the SWR. Okay. See if I can hold the camera steady. That's your SWR. Okay. That's with a 3-foot piece of coax. Gets dead key and not saying anything. We're over between, what is that? That's 900, right around 900 watts. Audio, hello, audio. As soon as I talk into it, we're over 1,000. Okay, I'm going to change the multiplier to ×2. Remember now, this is with 40 watts RMS into the unit, dead keying. We are in AM. Okay, on ×2, let's see, that's 40, audio, almost 1,200. Okay, now let's go to SSB. Okay, I'm now on the lower sideband, and the input power is 100 watts. Audio. This radio is not set up for direct key. So that's what? That's 1,400 watts. Test 1 2 1 2 test audio. Do I have SSB on? Yeah, I do. I need to increase the capacitance on the SSB thing. It's unlatching a little too quick. Hello, test 1 2 test audio test. Audio. Okay. I think I got a 2,200 in there now. I'll increase it to a 3,300. But you can see we were doing 1,400, and I didn't even pay any attention to what the RMS was. Audio, 700 watts RMS. I'm going into a 1,500 watt dummy load. Okay, so you can see it runs. It runs really well. I'll fix that SSB delay. My other radio I had in my vehicle had a direct key on it. This one has direct key capability, but I haven't got it wired up. Because normally I just run the radio 100 watts. I don't need anything after it. I'll tell you what, let's go back to mode, back to AM. Let's turn RF power down to 20 watts. There's 20 watts RF power out. SWR is almost non-existent. Okay. And I am keying, if you can see. All right, let's see what it does now on 20 watts input. Audio, hello, audio. Well, that's still about 750 watts. Hello, 1 2 1 2 hello. Audio test. Test 1 2 1 2 test. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn RF power down to, still on AM, so I'm going to go all the way down to 5 watts. Okay. Hello, 1 2 1 2 hello. Audio test. Test audio. Let me switch back over to ×1. Audio. what is that, 200 watts on 5 watts in. Audio. Hello, audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. I'd say that's pretty damn good. I'm gonna go back up to 10 watts. Well, let's try 12. Hello, audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Okay, on 12. That's 400, a little over 400 watts. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. And remember, this is for 2879s, Chinese Toshiba 2879s. The lowest HFE is 57, and that's measured with a DCA 75. All right. Go ahead and turn the power back up to 40 watts. Hello, audio, audio 1 2. Uh-oh, switching back to times 1. Back to times 2. Hello, audio 1 2 3 3 2 1. Audio test. Okay, what is that? A little over, that's about 12. Audio 1150, 12, somewhere around there. Okay, let me go in and fix that SSB delay real quick. And we'll check SSB again. More to come. Okay, here's the inside of it. The bigger power wires supplying the voltage to the 2879s. It's the 12 gauge power wire instead of the 16. And what I mean by that, here's the normal ones that everybody uses, but for my friend BBI, he makes a suggestion that the bigger power wires help with power. So I started doing the 12 gauge Teflon wire in here to supply power. It has been coated with a light coat of clear to keep it from corroding. Okay. And that is a 20 ohm resistor in a TO220 package so that it can be heat sinked. Okay. And I think that's about, 5 watt resistors throughout. And there's the input tuning capacitor. And that is set, so, that's what that little bit of paint is for, to keep it from moving, and also to be able to tell if somebody messed with it. But right now, the SWR is a little bit lower than a 1.1 to 1. And I did use some of the new lead-free solder, which I really hate that stuff. You can see, like, there it is right there. It doesn't have that shiny finish like the lead solder with the lead in it, solder that has lead and tin together. So I really don't like the crap. I'm probably not going to use it anymore. Been using tin and lead solder for a number of years. I don't think it's going to make any difference now. I got blue Loctite on the threads of the SO239s. I know that these tend to get loose sometimes. So I added a little bit of Loctite on those, and those are Teflon Center SO239s. And as you can see, everything that goes outside of the box, including the direct key, especially the direct key, has a lot of RFI suppression on it. That's to keep the RF from inside the amplifier traveling out through your wires. Same thing over here with the remote. I've got RFI suppression on each wire of the remote. Also, the remote has been fused. That's a 5 amp automotive type fuse. Okay, it's soldered to the DC bus, the positive DC bus, and the other leg soldered to the supply to the remote. Okay, those are 10,000 ohm gold capacitors, 25 volt. So if you go to volt this thing, don't volt it over 25, or those will blow up. Okay, I used the best parts I could find when I put this thing together. I used it in my truck for a little while, but I got a different radio, so I'm building a bigger amplifier for that ham radio in the truck. Okay, what else did I want to tell you? Must not have been too important. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Oh yeah, I like to use standoffs when I mount these things. That way they're not flopping in the wind, because the vibration will cause them to break if they're, with them just hanging out there like that. So what I've done is use these standoffs, which is used in a lot of the old tube type radios. I use them a lot. Got them soldered directly to the PC board, the support, that is. And then the components are soldered to the connection terminals to give them some support. Okay. All right. I think that about does it. If you got any questions, give me an email. Send me an email to lester@lesterscustoms.com. That's lester@lesterscustoms.com. Let me show you the back of it real quick. 6-pin remote. Okay, there's the direct key. These are the Teflon Center SO239s. All right. Okay, so I went in and changed that sideband capacitor to a 3300 microfarad gold, and the relay chattering is gone. I'm on lower sideband. Let's see, and RF power is at 100 watts. SSB switch is on. Hello audio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Good. Hello 1 2 1 2 3 3 2 1. Audio 700, a little over 700 RMS, 1400 peak. That's with a 100 watts drive. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Okay. Here's SWR through the amp. 1 2 3 3 2 1. Let's see. ADD power out. That's what I'm after. Hello audio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1 audio test. I'm on power out now on the meter. Audio. So it's a doing its thing. Anyway, first one to go to the website, and it's underneath the used radios. Now we don't want to put it under the new CW transmitters. Okay, I'll put the rest of the screws back in it now. I just wanted to show you guys that the delay was fixed. And these little blue lights here, on the front are not that bright, okay? And these BG Gears fans, they put out a lot of air. All right. Like I said, first one, it's in the store. Go to the used radios page. You'll find it there. 7-3, everybody. Stay safe.